Originally from Nashik, Anjanabai moved to Pune with a truck driver who abandoned her shortly after the birth of her first daughter, Renuka, in 1973. Mother and daughter likely survived by stealing to make ends meet. Later, Anjanabai married Mohan Gavit, a retired soldier, and their second daughter, Seema, was born in 1975. However, Anjanabai's repeated involvement in petty crimes, primarily theft and pickpocketing, brought frequent run-ins with the police. Eventually, Mohan abandoned his wife and daughters and remarried. Despite this, Anjanabai and her daughters continued their criminal activities, often using the younger daughter as bait. Renuka married Kiran Shinde, a tailor in Pune, in 1989 at a temple near Shinde. It is rare for a mother and her two daughters to commit crimes as brutal as kidnapping and murdering infants. Yet in the early 1990s, Maharashtra witnessed a case that shocked the nation. Anjanabai passed away before facing punishment, but her daughters were convicted and sentenced to death. Over time, they became notoriously known as the Gavit Sisters, a name etched infamously into India's legal history. The story reveals a chilling tale of a mother dragging her daughters into a life of crime. Anjanabai survived through pickpocketing and snatching jewelry in crowded areas across Maharashtra, frequently traveling through western Maharashtra, attending jatras, festivals and temple gatherings, and stealing valuables from unsuspecting women. Over time, she accumulated nearly 125 cases of petty theft. When Mohan remarried Pratibha in 1990, Anjanabai's anger reached an extreme. Seeking revenge, she and her daughters plotted to kidnap and kill Mohan's eldest daughter and his new wife. Pratibha filed a kidnapping case against Anjanabai, Renuka, and Seema when her eldest daughter, Kranti, went missing, convinced that the trio was responsible. The women initially went into hiding but soon resurfaced to attempt the abduction of Pratibha's younger daughter, only to be caught in the act. A search of their home by Kolhapur police revealed clothing belonging to several small children, as well as photographs of Renuka's children's birthday celebrations showing unfamiliar children, none of them local. These discoveries revealed a larger pattern of child abductions and pointed to the full extent of their crimes. What began as petty theft had spiraled into a horrifying chain of abductions and murders. The evidence recovered from their home marked the beginning of the unraveling of their sinister operations, exposing one of Maharashtra's most notorious criminal cases and cementing the Gavit sisters' infamy in Indian legal history. In 1990, a theft attempt at the Chatushringi temple in Pune went wrong when Renuka was caught. She managed to escape by using her toddler son, arguing that a mother with a small child could not be a thief. Following this, the family began committing thefts with small children in tow, using the children as a cover and distraction. Between 1990 and 1996, the family is believed to have kidnapped over 40 children from crowded areas in Pune, Thane, Kalyan, Kolhapur, and Nashik. They were eventually charged with 13 kidnappings, mostly involving children under 5, and 10 murders. Kiran Shinde, Renuka's husband, assisted by driving the getaway car. Their first murder victim was the son of a beggar in Kolhapur named Santosh. Most of the children were killed when they wouldn't stop crying, with post-mortem reports revealing injuries from being thrown downstairs or repeatedly beaten. The accused never showed concern or remorse. In October 1996, Pratibha filed a police complaint alleging that the sisters had kidnapped her 9-year-old daughter, Kranti, who was later found murdered. The police arrested Anjanabai and her daughters on the 19th of November 1996 during another attempted abduction. Seema admitted to kidnapping and killing Kranti under her mother's orders. Anjanabai died before the trial began. Kiran Shinde became an approver, providing crucial testimony. In Sessions Court, the sisters were convicted of 13 kidnappings and 6 murders. The Bombay High Court upheld most convictions, and the Supreme Court confirmed the death sentences on 31st August 2006. Seema and Renuka submitted mercy petitions after the Supreme Court ruling, initially to the governor of Maharashtra and then to President Pranab Mukherjee, all of which were rejected. They approached the Bombay High Court, citing inordinate delay in processing their petitions. On the 18th of January 2022, the High Court commuted their death sentences to life imprisonment due to the state's gross delay, though the judges noted their crimes were heinous and they would remain in Pune's Yawada jail for life. The Gavit sisters remain among the most brutal serial juvenile killers in independent India. The mother's vengeance against her former husband led to a horrific spree of crimes and ultimately the daughter's death sentences.